All right.
We're back.
Had a little mishap there. I knocked my beer over.
Yeah,
Sucker went from straight up to straight down on the floor. Dog tried to get it. We had to.
We had had a casualty.
Yeah.
He's reloaded.
Stan's been
ready to
laughing
go.
for the better part of the last 10 minutes.
My ribs are hurting. I've been laughing so hard. Got his wife out of bed to come in here and see what we were doing. Josh was red.
She
in the
basically
face.
said, "Do y'all still think you need to be talking about this right now?"
Hey,
Well,
why not?
We do. We do.
We do.
Go back to what we were talking about
That's right.
before.
The little soldier died.
I got another one. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we don't worry about that.
Little soldier, hell, man, it was full. Completely full of it.
I'm holding that against you.
Good God.
Jesus.
Man, that'll hurt your feelings right there. Man, it'd piss you off real the quickness.
These young guys just don't know how to respect a good beer. All right, now what were we talking about?
Okay. I'm going to hold this one so it doesn't get away from me.
Do I need to hold it for you
No,
so it don't?
no,
Okay.
hell no, I don't want you to hold. No, don't touch my beer.
All right. So where were we at? About the
About
tournament.
people not getting their feelings hurt.
Right.
Okay, so first and foremost, there's been a trend lately, and I do get it. I understand tournaments recognizing, the instructors and schools that brought students. That's not a bad thing, because everybody's, it's all local tournaments, so people support each other, and supporting the people that support you
Right.
is a good thing. I get it. I very much understand it.
That's how tournaments are able to be held.
Locally.
Locally.
We're not talking about nationally ranked, NASCA, ISKA,
No, we have
bippity boppity boo, whatever the hell you want.
we have to have friends, contribute and help each other out.
Otherwise, they cease to exist.
Exactly. You come
In the capacity that you want them to.
Right.
You want them to succeed, and that a lot of times they won't if you don't have support of that.
Right.
That.
Exactly.
So.
Very very few schools can support a tournament on their own with their own people. So you need help of others, and you also end up getting the camaraderie that is a big part of a tournament. Now you're putting it down, you're going to take a hand off of it. You got to watch out for him. All right, go ahead.
With saying that, there's a difference between people that line up and they have their schools there and they just say, hey, I'm so and so from so and so, and I'm being recognized because the tournament director wanted us to say who we are, and they're not there to promote themselves in any kind of egotistical way.
Right.
Would you agree with that?
I agree.
But there's other people who love to line up just so that they can say that I'm Mr. Smooty Pooty from
East Bum,
fuck Egypt.
Egypt. Okay, I didn't know if we were on FCC or what. I don't know if I could say that.
And they just want to say their name because they want people to know who they are, and they're searching for that
recognition.
And they want to belong so hard to something that it's freaking hilarious.
It is. I mean, you get folks in there that are a lot of in the fishing industry, bass tournaments. They call them patch pirates. They've got their fishing shirts on, and they got all the different patches on.
And they ain't one shit.
So you end up with people like that in karate tournaments. They get all these different patches on.
Or stripes. Or different colored belts.
I went today, I didn't even dress out. Okay, I judged, but I did not dress out. Josh did dress out, but he wore a plain white gi. No affiliation whatsoever on his gi.
Explain to them why I do that.
Because you're not affiliated. Well, you don't. I can't.
Technically.
Technically, he's not a.
Let's put it out here. Let's just go ahead and put it out there.
Okay.
I got asked today by one of the same idiots, and we know this is being recorded. We're talking about it.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
If I was still with someone who is a very good friend of mine.
That you never.
That I've never been
affiliated with.
But we are very good friends. I have never once walked away from my allegiance to
The
What I
association
am.
you grew up with.
I married my wife, whose family is of another group. So they're family. So do I have allegiance to them? Yes, I do, because it's family. But I have never joined another association.
Right.
I have never walked away from another association.
Right.
I'm just inactive.
I'm a little bit different.
And I choose to stay
in the
where
middle.
where I am.
In the middle. I, on the other hand, am my instructor passed away.
But you had gotten away from him, but
I got away from him. Yes, I wanted to move ahead, and the team fighting had died. So I wanted to move ahead. So I started competing independently, and like I said earlier, I fought with Kelly Leo's Full Throttle Fitness uniform. I did that for a few years.
Did you ever fight? Was one of them called Long Duck Dong?
No, because I was afraid I'd trip over it. So, Kelly is more in line with what Josh does, the full contact knockdown.
But he's also a champion kickboxer.
Yes.
Fought in K1.
Yes. World Combat League. Fought and won in World Combat League, sponsored by Chuck Norris.
That's right.
And he moved more out of points. It's his little red wagon. I can't say anything.
He can still point fight though.
He can still point fight. And my friend Josh and mine friends down in Gulf Shores, Chris Wheelis, he put together a local team and asked me to fight on it, and I did for nearly 10 years, just repping him with his uniform.
That would be my dog.
Luna. That's Luna. Y'all hear in the background. A little, not a little, a big Labradoodle. And, you know, that kind of went away. So I started fighting completely as an independent. I don't really have a hardcore allegiance. I have good friends. You know, I've got a good friend here with Josh, Chris, Kelly. I know a lot of folks across the Southeast. I try and treat folks good, and I have received the same in kind.
It's the same thing. You don't have to swear allegiance to somebody to be friends with them and to have their back.
That's true. We all do karate. Okay.
That damn dog is getting on my nerves.
Yeah. If I eat a steak and Josh eats a steak, Josh is going to take care of Luna right now. If I eat ketchup on my steak and Josh puts A1 on his steak, it's a little different, but it's still steak. You know, so we're not all that different. Some of the theories, some of the ideas are a little different, but it's still karate. And if you're brainwashed into thinking that what you do is the only thing that is out there, then there's a problem with that. I think Luna got him. I think Josh went down. I'm not sure. It's not looking good, but there's a lot of talking going on, and his wife is in there, so I may be finishing this on my own. Like I said, a lot of folks have a problem with that. I've competed in a lot of different tournaments with a lot of different styles. Never had a minute's problem. There's no need in it. Be an adult. Enjoy what you're doing, whether it's your style or not. Luna didn't eat you up.
Damn 2-year-old. She is 2, by the way.
I'm proud for it. We're gonna have a birthday party.
I should be 3 in August.
Okay, we got a 3-year-old party coming. All right, go ahead. I feel I did a lot of filler work for you.
All right, so we got on this, and I'm putting this right here so that I don't spill it again. Talking about people who feel validated and need that validation by being able to stand up in a crowd, even if it's people that the people that are there know that they're full of shit.
Yeah.
But they don't see it that way. They're that crazy.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah. And it's like I said, I didn't wear a gi. He wore a gi, but with no insignia, no representation
Well, my
on
black belt had an insignia on it. It had the
but a lot of folks don't know what that was. But you know, we weren't there repping anybody. We were there as two friends going to a tournament that we know the director of, that we like.
And that we still have mutual friends that we knew were going to be there.
And just to have fun on a Saturday, to have something to do.
We're going to be honest. We were looking for a little bit of controversy just because we like, I mean, stuff that's fun.
We like stirring the pot.
It's you know, some of the idiots that do show up. You just want them to make that one mistake that you can call them out on.
Oh yeah, we're going to do that. Now see, I didn't knock my beer over. I drank mine. I'm going to go get another one.
He's going to get another beer. But the people lined up, and we've talked about tournaments that have started doing that. And like I said, I understand why they do it. I don't think it's a bad thing to recognize people. I don't think it's a bad thing to thank people that have brought their students to your tournament to support you, because without their support, the tournament would cease to exist. On the other hand, talking about the idiots, and yes, they are idiots, that only like to hear themselves talk. Only like to hear the praises of their
accolades,
cult-like behavior. We'll call it that. And we're still talking about the tournament today. We've gotten a little bit off, on a tangent here, but we would like to talk about the tournament. We just want to point out that there are idiots that show up to these tournaments. Idiots that we all know, and we could name. We could. Not going to happen today, because I don't think it would do any.
Nah, it wouldn't do no good.
Shouldn't serve any purpose to do that. But straight up, conniving,
unnecessary,
untruthful idiots.
Yes.
Now, back onto the tournament. So we had the black belt division, and we're going to throw in little snippets of stuff there because, like I said, I judged, Stan didn't, so I might have seen things that.
I judged some.
What? We'll get into this one too.
Yeah, that's gonna be real
one of those
good.
Idiots.
That's gonna be real good.
So we start off with the black belt division. I think I had men's black belt, the group that I was judging with, and then Mr. Colbert and his people had the executives, and say they split it.
Right.
Usually you have like men's is 18 to 35. Then you have senior 36 to 40 or 39, and then
Yeah.
executive
40
is
and up.
41 and up, whatever it may be.
All right.
Well, the past couple tournaments, I think the Albertville tournament was like this. They instead of going 3 separate divisions, you split it into 2. Men's men's and then call it seniors. 18 to 39 and then 40 and up.
You just don't have enough older people.
It makes no sense to have a division of 2 or 1 and then another division of 2 or 1. Have a little bit of competition, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah. You don't want to pay your entry fee in one fight.
Yeah.
Why do that? You're paying an entry fee to end up getting
To compete, right?
to compete,
I don't
not get a piece of plastic trophy.
Right. Well, I'm not, and I've had people before. All right, so people want to. I'm gonna use black belt as a broad term, right?
Yeah.
But because people see it that way,
Right.
and people see it that way at tournaments that we go to. So, take judges for example. If you're a black belt, you can and are asked to judge at
Right.
events, right?
Right.
That doesn't mean you're capable.
No, it does not.
Okay, so what I like to do is when we have 4 people, just 4. It's 4 people, and they're all adults. I don't care if you're 18 or if you're 92.
Right.
Okay, you have 4 people. Well, if we're gonna say that any Tom, Dick, and Harry black belt can judge, then I should be able to judge them the same way. And if you only got 4 people, let's make a division out of it.
Yeah.
Not 1, 1, 1, 1. Let's have a division of 4. So we got take a guy that's 18. Take a guy that's 32. Take a woman that's 20, and take a woman that's 55. Okay, I've split it evenly. Man, woman, a mix of ages. But according to what we're led to believe,
Yeah.
they should all be
In their own division.
on an even playing field because they're all black belts.
Yeah, I agree. I see where you're
See
going
where
with
I'm
that.
going at?
I see where you're going with that. Yes.
But then you have people that go, well, that's not fair because he's a man, I'm a woman. I'm a woman, she's a man. I said that right.
You
I
said
that-
I
that.
heard what you said. Yes, I heard that.
But in truth, people's physical capabilities are different, but that's no different than an 18-year-old black belt and an 18-year-old black belt. One is very physically gifted. One is very awkward, not so physically gifted, but they compete together because they're both black belts.
Right.
So what's the difference?
Nothing.
So why do people get pissy about it when you say, well, because I want my trophy. Well, motherfucker, I'll give you your trophy. You can have your trophy, but I would like
Because
you to compete against somebody.
because they are more worried about a trophy than they are about competing.
Right.
You know,
If you want to compete, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. And I know people say that all the time. I'm a very competitive person, so I don't want to lose.
we both are. But
I'm willing to do that for the sake of competing and getting better.
right. I mean,
Nobody wants to lose. And if you go out there and you say, well, I want to lose, well, then you're an idiot and you need to go.
that's a lie. That's absolutely
No,
a lie.
no, no.
Nobody wants to go and lose. I mean, I didn't compete for trophies. I would go and get my trophy, and I catch some kid walking by that didn't have one. I hand him my trophy. I don't need a trophy. That's something to take up space. The trophy does not define me. Me competing and winning defines me, not that tall piece of
You've got
plastic.
to win for it to define you. You can lose and still learn, can you not?
Absolutely, you can. I did that for years.
But you came to a point that you would prefer to win.
Of course. And I learned how to win.
Did you learn how to lose gracefully?
Not so much. I got my ass on my shoulders a lot. But I went back and did what it took for me to end up winning. So I didn't have that attitude. Nobody's going to win all the time. I understand that. I get that. I didn't win all the time.
It doesn't mean you don't want to.
Don't mean I don't want to. But you have to face reality just like I had to face reality that I got old. I can't compete like I used to.
I put on a little weight that prevents me from doing certain things that I'd like to do.
It's from that.
Well, we're not stopping that because this is part of the show.
Okay. We need to.
Let's do this. We got off on a little bit of a tangent.
Yes.
See you next episode.